Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Chama Ayomide. I know I'm not your favorite person right now on YouTube. I know a lot of you are angry, you're disappointed. I've seen the messages, I've seen the comments, honey, and I've seen your handwork. I've seen it all, and you have every reason to feel the way you're feeling. I know that you hold me so dearly. You know, you love me so very much, and hearing me say those things really hurt you. I should have done this video a long time ago, like last week, you know, but the reason why I'm doing it now is for a very good reason. So permit me explain to you, and I ask that you please do listen. This is your trauma talking. Are you angry? Of course you are, but please put your anger aside and listen to me, right? It's going to be a long video, but please, it's going to be worth your time. Now, this is what happened. So 2 weeks ago, I think around October 6th or so, I reacted to a video of Kanayo, and a lot of you were angry. You know why? Because what I was castigating him for, I ended up doing the same thing and even worse. I brought his family into it. I spoke about Nollywood legends, both alive and dead. And then I generalized the whole thing, calling Nigerians out. Now, that was very wrong of me. Not just because I'm a content creator, but more because I'm a journalist. This job has an ethics, you see. And I went against that. I went overboard. And I am really, really sorry for that. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video now is for a very good reason, like I said. There's a lot for you guys to learn from it. Now, when I did that video, right, on my page, and you guys, it did not even have a lot of views. It was 2,000 views that day. And of course, now the banter was crazy. Bass books, as the whole Nigerians were, Gigi, how dare you? Why some were saying, but Kanayo shouldn't have said that. So there's that heated exchange. Now, at that point, we had 14,030 subscribers, right? Now, granted, one or two people left. Jim, I'm leaving your page. Jim is only the one who loves us. We're leaving. Why would you say that? But if I lost subscribers that day, it's 5. But after the day, we gained plus because we left from 1430 to 14,060, which means I gained more. Now, the next day, I uploaded that same video on Facebook. And Jesus, if you think that YouTube was terrible, Facebook was worse. Check. I did not lose followers. We left from 2,006 followers to right now I think we're 2009, right? One or two people left, of course, but they came back and we gained more followers. 206,000 followers that I do have on Facebook. Some left, but they came back. They said, Gigi, we'll die, we'll argue, we are still family, but we're not going anywhere. Now, do you know why it's having the effect it's having only on YouTube and not on Facebook? I'll tell you. Now, the next video I released after that Kanayo's video, we're talking about the e-boat, the competition in Lagos, right? Look at the views. Everything was fine. If you were to go through the comment section of that video, you will not find anything relating to Kanayo or my reaction to his video. Nothing of that sort. Nigerians had forgotten about it. Like I said, the video that day had just 2,000 views, so it didn't go far. It didn't go viral. On Facebook, of course, it had its effect, but YouTube was like that, right? So the third day now, man, when I went through the comment sections, a lot of Nigerians reached out. You know, they are very vulgar, I'll tell you. So they reached out and said, Chichi, why would you do that? Now, you hurt us, I'm hurt. And even when I checked some of the comments on YouTube, I saw your pain. I was like, damn, I didn't mean to hurt these guys. You know, I went overboard and I shouldn't have. I became too emotional. I should have been neutral. Yes, what Kanye said is not proper, but that was not the best approach to that. You know, I should really apologize to this because they are family to me. They mean everything. So now, while I was shooting the apology video, a call comes in and it's from one of my benefactors. Now, he's a Nigerian man, an Igbo. He's based in, he's in the UK, right? And he called and said, Choma, what are you doing? I said, I'm shooting. Oh, he said, there's this video I've seen of TJ talking about you on YouTube, and it's not a good one. I'm like, then he asked, do you have problems with TJ? I said, no. He said, but did you know you've been talking good about TJ? What's going on? I said, I'm in the middle of a production. If I just watch that link, the way you're explaining, you know, it not go end well. Let me just finish what I'm doing. He said, okay, when you finish, call me. So I did, and I finished the video. Now, this is a version that none of you have seen. That's never been published before. Yes, now, this is the apology video that I did. Take a look. Like I said, I want followers, but I want followers with whom I can banter with, I can have disagreements with, and they will still stay. Not those who will constantly and consistently threaten to chop my page at every little disagreement. Granted, I went overboard. I ended up doing the exact same thing I was calling Kanayo out for. I blamed him for generalizing, but I ended up doing more. I ended up doing not just that, but more. I overstepped. I went overboard, and I am truly very sorry for that. I genuinely am sorry. I shouldn't have. A lot of you were hurt. A lot of you were disappointed. I went to the comment section. I have an amazing relationship with you Nigerians. To be honest, I've come a long way, especially those who have been following me like since 2023. It's been a crazy journey, and so I could understand the pain. Yeah, it was wrong of me to have generalized, and it was wrong of me to have included the other Nollywood superstars into it, both on dead and alive. I shouldn't have done that. I went overboard. And I equally have to understand that I'm not just a content creator like the others. I'm not just a YouTuber. I am a journalist by profession. And my reaction to that video that day went against the ethics of my profession and what I stand for and what I represent. There are a lot of you who are looking up to me. You hold me at a very high esteem. And that video, that reaction that day came as a very big and a gross disappointment. And I am truly very sorry for that. However, like you said, it was wrong of Kanayo to have said that. Now, a lot of Cameroonians were not happy with him for that particular statement, and they were equally angry with the Cameroonians who were present. Now, allegedly, Kanayo was invited by a Cameroonian. That gathering was organized by Cameroonian, and he was invited to that gathering, you see. And he ended up disrespecting not just the Cameroonians who were present, but those away, home and abroad, you get. And Cameroonians did not just drag Kanayo, they equally dragged the Cameroonians who were there. They said, a Nigerian would never tolerate that. If you were a Nigerian who had invited a Cameroonian legend and he had made such utterances, they would have kicked him out. And that one is true. Nigerians will not tolerate that disrespect, you see. So they dragged them for their own solidarity and for not supporting their own, you see. Now, you would agree that Kanayo went overboard. He shouldn't have. It's wrong of him. And he's not just a legend to Nigerians alone. Maybe he thinks that he's not that popular. He is very, very popular. You see, his movies have impacted our lives in different ways. It has brought out a lot of emotions, you see, from each and every one of us, especially those of us from the English-speaking regions, the two English-speaking regions, precisely from the Southwest where I'm coming from. We watch your movies like there's no tomorrow. So Kanayo is a popular person, and we look up to him. Now, when you see the video, honey, it means that I must be following this man to be able to know what he's doing. I watch his films on YouTube. I'm subscribed to his YouTube channel. I look up to him a lot. So that's why I was very disappointed when he said that about my men, you see, Cameroonian men. However, he is an entertainer. I am a journalist. I'm not meant to be biased. I'm not meant to be emotional. I am meant to be neutral. I overstepped. I shouldn't have spoke against I brought his family. Come on, I shouldn't have. Listen, when I was like, damn girl, why did you do that though? You shouldn't, I did. And then a lot of you Nigerians reached out. Even one of my sponsors, yeah, he's an evil man, he's based in the UK. He was like, so Chema, so you want to tell me that even me too, I am not romantic yet? He said, but you're my girl, come on. I know it was the heat of the moment. I too do not support what Kanayo said. I'm totally against that, but girl, you have to understand that people are looking up to you. You see, he's an actor. Yeah, granted, but you are a journalist. People are watching you a lot. You should not see that. Your impact is huge. Your platform is big, right? So you have to do the right thing. And I'm not here. I'm not saying it because of what you guys have been saying. It's because, when you fuck up, nobody needs to tell you that, right? I am genuinely very, very sorry for that, right? So do forgive your Chichi. I'm still your Choma. I'm still Ayomide. And it makes me believe that there is just love here. Because even going through your comments, you're like, girl, I love you, you just hurt me. There was even one who said, and I told all my family, we're even planning on inviting you over for Christmas. I think it's a Yoruba based on the names he mentioned. And my auntie, something, Lua, she was hurt. How could she generalize it? She would have just focused on Kanayo, and I was like, damn, how many of them see me that way though? Like, come on. I love you guys a lot, right? And you mean so much to me. To be honest, you know that. Cameroon, Nigeria, we have a bond, baby. We have a bond. You know that. I always come through for you guys, right? So do not allow this little disagreement. Shoma has aired. Think of the good things Shoma has been doing, baby. Okay, honey? And focus on that. Shoma is human. She's got her flaws. Yeah, so focus on my good part. Not just when picking shit for you, will you cut that hand? Are you going to kill that child? Because of course you will not do that, right? I believe you're going to wash your hands and you wash that child as well. But after scolding that child, isn't it? We have an amazing bond, and I love you guys, and I'm grateful for everything you've been doing for me. Thank you for the support. I know this is a phase, tensions are high, we all are just been emotional, which is understandable. Families do quarrel, but it doesn't stop them from being family, right? So I'm gonna see you guys at our next reunion. Maybe I could go live on YouTube. I don't know. So we all could, just chat and have a good time. Thank you so very much. I am Shoma Ayomide, darling younger. Like I said, I am honestly very, very sorry. Now moving on. So after I finished shooting, I called him back. I said, okay. He said, are you done? I said, yes. He said, so tell me what's going on. I said, friend, let me fully understand what you're talking about. So he switched to video. I started watching TJ's reaction to my content on TV. Now, when somebody tells you with all due respect, you're an idiot. He's actually calling you an idiot. Forget about the all due respect in front. Now, TJ made it look like he did not have any bad intention. TJ made it look like he was looking out for me. He captures his video, my advice to my Cameroonian sister. Now, guys, this is what I'm saying. TJ and I have been in communication since last year. He reached out to me. I'm leaving everything. I'm leaving proof. TJ reached out to me last year for a collaboration. When I just started, I just joined this community. They want us to collaborate. I said, okay, it's not a bad idea. I think the first time we even had to, something happened, time difference, first of all. And then I'm a journalist, like I said, right? So I got busy. I had my TV shows and all. So the collab failed that day. We rescheduled. And then I now pitched TJ. I pitched this my show idea, that, hey, TJ, this show that I want to work on is like this. That's where you're going to best fit in. You see, I'll need correspondence. And since we have the same ideas and it's the same content that we're doing, we could really work. So really, I shared the idea to TJ. He said, okay, how can I come in? You know what? I'm going to bless you. Permit me do your jingle for you. Give me all the details and let me do something for you. You see, that's what he told me about his radio background, that he's equally into media and stuff. So we discussed the details of the show and TJ did an amazing jingle for me. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at that.
Welcome to the Buzzing African Entertainment Show with the queen of the airwaves, the screen goddess, the Chioma Ayomide of our time on the Darling Younger Show.
Now, the reason I'm saying all of this is to establish the fact that TJ and I are actually in a very good space, or so I thought. Now, let's assume that TJ saw this video and felt like it's going to damage my career or my platform, right? If I am truly your sister, what stopped him from reaching out to me like, hey, sis, I just saw this video. I don't think it's proper. You shouldn't have. Maybe you should apologize to these people. You overstepped. That is what a brother would do for his sister, isn't it? But TJ is the one who popularized this video and blew things out of proportion. He twisted the whole context of the video and painted me in the worst way possible. And I was like, wow. Okay, now let's assume that that was not his intentions, right? It was not his plan or his motive to ruin my page or to speak against me, Now, let's take a look at it. After the video, I think the video has like 11,000 views or so. Now, he saw the effect it had on my channel. I was losing subscribers, right? A lot of people got angry because, mind you, like I said, the video on my page had just 2,000 views. It did not go anywhere. So a lot of people had not even seen that video. They started seeing it from his channel, and they were judging based on what he said, his own interpretation of the video, which was not from a good angle. Like I said, assuming that was not his intentions, right? After TJ saw the negative impact it had on my page, as somebody you call a sister, ask TJ if he ever reached out to me. TJ, did you ever reach out to me? If you truly had good intentions, you did not. Now, assuming that he felt some type of way to reach out because it could be, where you hurt someone you're afraid to. What stopped TJ to do another video to counter the effect or the impact? To say, hey, Nigerians, I'm seeing what you guys are doing. The plan was not to, throw her under the bus or to make you guys to hate her or to unfollow her. Please don't do that. She's a sister. She's your Chioma Ayomide. She's been doing so much for you guys. She has spoken positive things about you. Please do forgive her. Do not do that to her. Did TJ do that? TJ never did that. And I was truly disappointed. And it made me see things from a Nigerian's perspective. Mind you, I did say that I have one of my sponsors who is an able man who is in the UK, and is one of those who has really been helping me as far as this new show is concerned. And when I told him about TJ, he was like, he's had businesses in Ghana, and his experience has not been a good one. And remember, of recent, a lot of Nigerian retailer shops were closed in Ghana. Ghanaians wanted them out. It's not the first time, it's not the second time, and we know it's definitely never going to be the last time, right? He said Ghanaians believe that for them to grow, they have to bring somebody down. The moment they feel that you are a threat, you're a competition, they want to kick you out of the business. That's what Ghanaians are. And now that you're telling me that you want to work with a Ghanaian, I'm not comfortable with it. I don't have problems with Ghanaians. There are some good ones, but the ones I've worked with, they believe that they must kick you out. And he said, take a look at our music industry. Ghanaians believe that they have to ban Nigerian music in Ghana before they succeed. They believe that they have to close the shops of Nigerian retailers and traders in Ghana before their own businesses can thrive. Now, they believe that they have to charge Nollywood producers exorbitant amounts of money to shoot in Ghana because they want Nigerians to be out of Ghana for their own film industry to thrive. We've seen it over the years, isn't it? Now, those are who Ghanaians are. And as they've seen you as a threat, they want to kick you out. I told him, I said, I don't believe that. So when TJ did what he did, he said, did I not tell you? Those are who? Most? I'm not generalizing. They are good Ghanaians, and I've met a couple of them. Did I not tell that those are who most Ghanaians are? They will want to kick you out. They are not loyal at all. He said, anyways, how far with that, your video? So my producer is editing at the moment. I said, pause. Let us see if there are other Ghanaians who think the same way as TJ. If they're going to counter, if there's going to be a reasonable Ghanaian, you know, because I know a couple of them who are the same niche as you. Let's see their outcome. So go back and do another, feed them more. And let's see if they'll be going to be genuine, guys. And that was it. I said, okay, when I'm done, I'll talk to you. Like, I was pissed. TJ really hurt me. He betrayed me. You understand? I'm a human being. I never expected that. Because this is someone that I'm about to work with. He knows the plan. He knows the project. We are working on collaborations. We even spoke before he traveled to Nigeria for the Basis competition. We had to collaborate. So if you saw something, it means that when you see your sister for road, you know, women, we have our time of the month. So if you and I are left in a public space, and then that moment comes and I'm soiled, instead for you to take your jacket to cover me, you instead, you know, you're going to shout at me in public. You're instead going to draw public attention. And then you remind me, how can I be this irresponsible? Did I not know that I'll be flowing today? That's what you did, CJ. You disgraced me for you to protect me, like the sister that you call me. You see, so I was pissed. I was like, but how can Nigerians even think of me like that? We've come a long way. And TJ is using them against me. He said, voila, put that emotions into your video. And that's when I went back and I did the other part of the video. Now, if you watch the video at the beginning, right, and towards the end, you will see that jump cut. You see that shift of emotions. Beginning, I was very calm and solemn. Now, real quick, I'll tell you why I adopted the two names. Chioma, which means God is good, and Ayomide, which means my time has come. I think my joy has come. Yes, voila. Are you seeing, towards the end of the video, there's this bam, bam, bam. You could see the anger on my face. You could see the rage, right? Because that was how I felt immediately after I watched TJ's video. You see? Me because say, you dey expect say I go dey turn or little way go dey favor you. So you go dey coach me. Me, I no fit coach you back. I don't want that. And then he said, and then I asked him after I finished shooting, but what is that lesson you want me to learn? He said, if these Ghanaians are genuine, especially that TJ who reacted to the first one, he will react to the second one. If he truly means well for you and if he wants to patch things up with you and Nigerians, he's going to react because you have said a lot of good things. I spoke about my conversations with my interactions with Nigerians, how much you guys have helped me, how you've taken my career from one stage to another, how you literally saved my career, and I meant that. Now, the first 8 minutes of that video is about 15 minutes long. The first 8 minutes, I spoke good about you. I spoke about our history, Cameroon and Nigeria, English-speaking Cameroonians and Nigerians, how much of a family we are. I spoke about the good things you did for me. Did any of them react to that video? That first part of the video, they did not. You know the video that they reacted to, the section, the last part of it. And now, they were not even genuine with their reaction. They picked bits and pieces. They had a different intentions, different motives, I'm telling you. Now, there's the part I said that I love you guys, but families do quarrel. Allow me to say things and you say, oh, we can banter, we can have disagreement, but why would you always say, chop my page, chop my page? You're giving me narcissistic tendencies. That is not a good one. This other Ghanaian YouTuber took that part I said Ghanaian Nigerians are narcissists. Who does that? If your aim is not to destroy me, who does that? Why would you even do that to somebody? I've never met you before. I'm talking to Nigerians. You are a Ghanaian. How this one concern you? I do not understand. I want to understand the motive. You did not wish me well. It went beyond you reacting to a viral content. You had one mission. Let us deplatform her. Let us destroy her. Now, that my my benefactor, he reached out and said, "Are you seeing it?" Now I'm seeing more Ghanaians talking about you. Now they are talking against you and they are celebrating the fact that you and Nigerians are loggerheads, and they are using it against both you and Nigerians. And if you go through my Facebook, I uploaded other videos. A couple of Nigerians came and said, I did not even know that most Ghanaian, apart from TJ, other Ghanaian YouTubers are speaking about me. And he came and said, TJ, I'm seeing your pictures are flying left, right, and center. A lot of Ghanaians are saying they're even celebrating. They're happy that you and Nigerians are fighting, you know. I'm like, really? I said, I don't want to think about it now, okay? He said, okay, fine, no problem. But I'm here. I'm rooting for you. I know that my people are just peace. But the dude genuinely still loves you. Okay, so forget about what you're seeing. They're still your people. I said, okay, no problem. Now, there is one person I want to give a shout out to. It's from my heart, from a woman to another woman, from a sister to another sister. Ogechuku. Now, thank you so much, Oge. I appreciate what you did for me. You might think that is small, but it's not small. Ogechuku is a Nigerian YouTuber who, just like TJ, reached out to me last year for a collaboration. I'll leave our conversations, right? I think she's based in the US, yeah. Now, I told her about this program. Guys, take a look at the conversation. I was informing her every baby step that I took. I'll tell her. I just bought a 55 inches TV, she'll say, congratulations, sis. I told her, I said, that collaboration is going to come. Right? There's a show that I'm working on. I think that one will be good for you. You're going to be my Nigerian correspondent in the US. He said, okay, I'll wait. We had a good relationship. After that, we start communicating. I mean, life goes on. But I'm working. Mind you, a few weeks ago, I finally introduced the platform to you guys, the show, right? That's the video. When did I post it? It took me 1 year. It took me 1 year because a lot of money has been spent, more than 8 million. A lot of money has been spent to that show. And then I couldn't have a full-time job, so it's not easy navigating the two. You understand me? So I told okay, be patient with me. When I'm ready, I will let you know. And it's not like I've been working with other people. If I were working, they will say, okay, but why are you not working? I've not been working with any other person. Now, why am I bringing OJ into this conversation? Being a Nigerian, an Igbo, right? She was at a better place to do what TJ did and what the other Ghanaians did. Because I was talking about a Nigerian rather. I was talking about a Nigerian. She would have been the one to react the way they reacted, but she said no. She called me and we spoke for over 30 minutes. I'm not lying. That is it. She was like, sis, what's going on? I saw TJ's video and I'm seeing other Ghanaian YouTubers, you know, castigate you. What's happening? And we spoke. She asked me, how are you feeling? It's not been easy. I've seen how many subscribers that you've lost. Imagine, this is my small channel. If I lose, I don't know if I'll survive. I said, no, I'm fine. I'm doing great. Disappointed, but I'm fine. She asked, but are you in good terms with TJ? I said, yes. I explained my relationship. But why would TJ do that? Then she asked me, has TJ called you? I said, no. He said, would you call? I said, I'm not going to call him. He knows what he did. He knew exactly what he did. You understand? So I will not reach out to him. That's it. I'm done with TJ. I don't want to talk about it. He said, sis, we had a conversation. And there was one thing he said, I refuse to be like the others. I have every right to, but I will not, because this is the lady I've spoken to before and you were nice to me. We'll have a good conversation. True, the collab did not happen, but you told me that you reach out to me and I know that we are still going to collab. So instead of castigating you, you have been nice, but why should I do that? My followers have been asking me to react to the video, but I said no, I am with you. That means a lot to me. She had no obligations to be loyal, but she was loyal. It has made me respect Nigerians even more. And it has made me to see some Ghanaians from a different angle. And when my benefactor said that most Ghanaians believe that for them to thrive in business, they have to damage their competition, he meant that. Now, guys, the reason why I'm bringing my Nigerian benefactor in the UK is because he's equally contributed a lot financially towards the growth and the formation of my new show. A lot of money is at stake. And he's a businessman who's had dealings with some Ghanaians, you see, and he does not trust them. Now, he believes that for a Ghanaian to thrive, the Ghanaian has to destroy the competition. So when he heard me tell him that I intend to work with TJ, Ruthless, you know, and other Ghanaian YouTubers, like to be part of my team, like correspondents. Now, where you have, if you correspond, you can have your own small paycheck and stuff. He was not happy with it. He said, no, me, I don't want any Ghanaians there. But because I've had a good relationship with TJ, so I refuse to, you know, not inherit person enemy. At that point, I don't have anything bad to say about Ghanaians. Are you understanding? So he was like, how do I make you believe what I'm saying? So that is the reason why he said that, okay, pause. You've done your apology video, right? Now, put that video on hold. Don't upload that part. Upload the second part. If TJ truly means well for you, if TJ holds you at heart the way you hold him at heart, if he thinks well of you the way you're thinking well of him, he's going to react to that video and he will call Nigerians to order that, hey, Nigerian, let's not hate on her, right? I know I said what I said and I did not know that this is how it's going to affect her page negatively. Please, she's still our own. She's done so many great things for us. I mean, go through our channel. She's been singing good of you people now. Come on, let's not do that to her. But TJ never did. So it means one thing. He was very intentional to take me out. And when you watch the other Ghanaians, YouTubers, this other guy again, now he went and picked what Kanayo wrote a caption and said, Kanayo reply to Dali. Kanayo never replied to me. Check the comment section under that post, under Kanayo's post on Facebook. You will not find any comment relating to my video. Take a look. That's the comment section. If you don't believe this, go there yourself. There was nothing. That video had 2,000 views on my page, guys. Nobody, it did not go far. They twisted the narrative. Said, Kanayo reacted to Darlene Yoga. That's a lie. And then when I did that, dear Nigerians, guys, like I said, check the first 8 minutes. Go and watch that video back. I spoke good about you people. I said, you guys have helped me. You built my career. Thank you so much. I even narrated how I adopted Shoma and Ayomide, how the names came to be. Why, if they had good intentions, Nigerians, why did they not talk about that? Why pick something and twist it out of context? There was something I said before the narcissistic tendency came in. Why did he not put the full video? He went and put, she calls Nigerians a narcissist. She said she will not apologize. Now, Ghanaians, their plan is to kick me out of this place because they see me as a competition. And they are showing their true intention under the guise of they love you Nigerians. Now, they could not have done it before now because they know we were at a very good space. They know that you guys love me tremendously. And if they should try it, you guys will go for them. But that they were waiting for that moment where we're going to be a loggerhead to strike. And that's exactly what they did. It's not because they loved you guys. Because if they did, they would have reacted to that video the same way I did it. Why twist the narrative? So my benefactor called again and said, is there, you spoke about one other person, say you're ruthless. He said, oh, okay, that you think is going to be different. I said, maybe, you never can tell, right? He said, okay, no problem. So days later on, I've been very busy too, like I said, I'm a journalist, and you know this, the election period, we're waiting for the results, so I've been really up and down. I've not been consistent, you know that, right? Okay, so a few days later, this Ruthless is someone that I have so much respect for. You see, I've reacted to a couple of his videos where I seconded. I've never spoken ill against this guy or about this guy. I've never tarnished his image in any way. Even when I reacted to a couple of his videos, I agreed and I seconded to the things he said. Now, only for me, shockingly, my peer to call me, the one who is managing my pages, right? That, ma'am, we just received an alert, an email from YouTube. I'm like, really? That Ruthless has claimed all his videos on your page and he has even given you a copyright strike. I'm like, Ruthless claims videos that we did 6 months ago. So we did in December last year. This guy sat down and watched all of my videos to find his own videos. Videos that I reacted, I think was just 20 seconds. Now, okay, during this period, these 2 weeks, a lot of you Ghanaian YouTubers have reacted to my video. Imagine if I were to claim all of those videos. How would you feel? And you receive a strike from YouTube, will you be happy? The very Ruthless has been reacting to people's videos from different channels, from you know all the channels, especially this podcast from Joy Prime Radio. Imagine if they were to claim, would Ruthless survive? Now he comes under the guise of, I love Nigerians, I'm protecting Nigerians, to show me his wickedness. Have you met me before, Ruthless? Have you met me? Have we ever spoken before? Why would you spend close to 30 minutes of your time to talk down against me? You censor your aim is to deplatform my YouTube channel, to get it off. The question is this: if tomorrow my YouTube channel is being removed or anything, how would that benefit you? How would it make you sleep well at night? Is it going to give you an extra life? I don't understand. Because you are not just reacting with this. I've never on this platform. A lot of Ghanaians have spoken ill. They've spoken about Nigerians. The other time Gloria Sappho said, "Oh, they are the ones who made Nollywood popular." You reacted, but I didn't see you speak against Gloria Sappho's person. Why didn't you say Nigerians from today never give Gloria Sappho a job or a gig because she does not love you guys? When Van Vika complains that Ramsina was paid higher than him, why didn't you say Nigerians from today never you? Why didn't you talk against Van Vika's person? But you spoke against me. Your reaction was not based on my video about Kanayo. You had a bone of contention. You had a grudge against me, and I want to understand what your grudge is. Where did I wrong you? I've never spoken ill against you. This guy claimed the videos, guys, and I was like, wow. I called him. I'm like, wow, what you said about Ghanaians is true. Most Ghanaians, they believe they have to. And this one is disappointing because it's somebody I really hold. I hold that heart because I believe he's like the oldest amongst us. He's been on this space longer than the rest of us, you see. So he can be like the fatherly figure, you see now. And I look up to him so much. I'm Rachel, but why would he do this to me though? It's okay for you to react to the video, but why go that personal? Why tarnish my image? Why talk as though you've had dealings with me before and I betrayed you in the past? You printed me in the worst way possible. Why? She does not love Nigeria. She's fake. How much of me do you know, Ruthless? How much of me do you know? How much of my relationship with Nigerians do you know? Do you have the connections that I do have with them? Of course you do not. And I was like, wow. Okay. Now, Ruthless, I have a message for you. You see the same way you claimed your videos. Mind you guys, Ruthless did that out of wickedness. He had malicious intent. You know what I'm saying, that? YouTube will give you different options. First off, he went manual. So, Ruthless should don't down for us. Watch all my videos. If the person will carry for heart, you do that kind of thing. Person want damage you, want destroy you, now you do that kind of thing. Ruthless sat down, watched the videos, and then decided to fill in the informations. He took his time. Now, YouTube will give you, different options. They can either send the person an email, they can give the person a seven days notice to take down the video. There are subtle ways to go about it. Ruthless took the harshest, the most ruthless of them all, like his name implies. Ruthless sent, he claimed the videos, and he asked for the videos to be deleted with immediate effect. And then not only that, I received a strike from YouTube. What did I do to this guy? And then he comes, after doing that havoc behind the scenes, guys, he now comes and acts like he's the angel. Did he tell you guys the wickedness he did to me? Under what grounds? Ruthless, I've seen what you did on my YouTube channel, right? I received a copyright strike. I have just one request. Please, go and retract that copyright claims so that those videos will be restored on my YouTube channel, and I will use my own hand to delete them. And I promise you, I will never react to anything that has to do with you. You cannot claim videos. 20 seconds. You claim a 20-minute video, 4 videos that will give me an accumulated views of like close to 80,000 views or so. You claim them. Papa, I beg. Because this one has gone beyond my reaction to Kanayo. You had a different motive, which was to deplatform me, to make sure that my YouTube channel is deleted. Nigerians, I've never done this against any of them. There are videos that I've done that I would have done the exact same thing. But I don't have that malicious intent. I know people stand for a brother Gary. That's how I see them. We are small in this niche. I saw them like family. You see, for them to do this to me, I'm like, wow, it's fine. They'll show me who they really are. But I beg, if anything should happen to my YouTube channel, just know that Ruthless is to be held accountable. I've never seen him I've never seen him fight for Ghanaians this way. Why is fighting for Nigerians all of a sudden? It baffles me. My teaching nation, please go under his channel. Go for a comment section. Tell him. Say, if anything happens to my YouTube channel, he's going to be held accountable. I don't see why you want to take food off my table. For what reason exactly? What reason exactly? Ruthless, like I said, go and retract that YouTube, these thing claims, right? Copyright claims. The videos will be restored and I will remove it. I will not talk about you and please don't talk about me. You understand me? And the exact videos that you've done about me, Papa, move on. I don't want to do the same thing you did to me. The copyright claims. That's that. Now I know who you are. And you don't have to hide behind Nigerians to show how much you hate me. For whatever reason, only you know. Guys, the reason why I'm mentioning my benefactor almost all the time is for a simple reason. This is somebody who has equally invested a lot in my business, right? And he's had painful experience working with some Ghanaians. He feels, like I said, they have to destroy your business. To them, they are not great businessmen. You see, they have to destroy, they must sabotage you. Ghanaians are not loyal. You see, so when I mentioned the few Ghanaians that I would love to work with, he said he's not okay with it as long as his money is there. You know, he does not want Ghanaians to be part of the business because Ghanaians don't treat Nigerians right. You guys have your history, right? So me, I don't that I cannot inherit me enemy. So TJ has been really nice to me. You get? So he said, okay, the TJ whom you were speaking so highly of, he's the first to betray Abi. Let us wait and see if others are going to do the same thing or if they are going to prove me wrong. So that was the reason why it took me this much time. Do you think I was not hurting? I was hurting, of course. Who would love to see her channel go down like that? Who would love to see her who would love to lose those numbers of followers? Thousands of followers. You wouldn't want to, right? But it was a lesson for me. I really wanted to see if truly what he says about some Ghanaians is the truth. I do not want to inherit anybody's enemy. And honestly speaking, I know there are some good Ghanaians out there, but the ones that I've come in contact with are not good businessmen. They don't want competition. To them, if they spot you as a competition, they must eliminate you by every means possible for them to shine. If not, why would TJ do that to me? What reasons does he have to? Why would Ruthless do that to me? What reason does he have to? Granted, I went overboard. I said the things I shouldn't have said. But if he was pissed, why did he call me out in a nice way? Are you understanding? What was his aim? Sending me a copyright strike. Why talk down against my person for close to 30 minutes when I've never done that to him?
And the worst thing is, TJ's video, he said once, he made one statement that was just like, what? What is guy talking about?
That we are not into this for profit making. Are you like TJ? You were trying to sound goody two shows. You were trying to sound, well, I'm not materialistic, I'm not money minded. But permit me say, in your words, this is not video is not meant to shade you, but you sounded very stupid. Never you in your life ever voice that out again in public. It explains the way you treat your videos, baby. When we take a look at your content, we don't see intentionality. I mean, even you're lacking as far as production quality is concerned. But when you look at money has been invested and work with the team. I pay people. This space is being rented. The cameras I'm using, everything is money. Nobody's into content creation not to make money. And that is why you see us giving our best every day because we know the competition is high. The stakes are high. For people to watch you, you must give them the best. Look at my video quality. Look at the sound. I change weeks that there's not tomorrow. It's because it's a business. I'm in business. So TJ, you didn't sound smart that day, baby, when you said that, right? Be more intentional. Treat it as a business and you will watch it grow. And you will not find the need to talk down against a competition simply because you are afraid that the person will overshadow you. It's a business. And when you see Nigerian content creators, they treat it like a business. You see the development, you see the innovation. Everybody is out to make money. So when you said that, baby, you looked very, very stupid. So from today henceforth, I know how to deal with you Ghanaian YouTubers. I know they are good YouTubers, but the people I'm talking to, they know themselves, right? Okay. Once again, I do apologize for overstepping. I know a lot of you, but why are you doing it now? Like I said, that Dear Nigerians was meant to be an apology video. You get? But I had to cut out that apology part because there is a lesson a benefactor wanted me to learn more about some Ghanaians and how they treat competition and how malicious they are and their true intentions and perception of me because I've been speaking so highly of them. I've been talking how much I admire them. And from time to time, to those who have been watching almost all my videos, I'm sure you must have heard me appreciate them. TJ, I'll say TJ is doing an amazing job. Paco Rich is doing great. Ruthless, he's always very intentional. He's always straightforward. I love the way he thinks. The person I've celebrated the most is Quedo Sheldon. Like when I see his team, his employees, I'm like, wow, this guy is really treating this as a business. He's growing. I think he should be #1 Ghanaian YouTuber. And then of course there's Headless YouTuber. I'm like, wow, I have so much admiration for them. My inspiration is even from Quedo. I want to have a production house as big as him. You understand? Or as big as his. That was the plan. So my benefactor said, my money is here, and if Ghanaians are working with you, I don't want that. Ghanaians don't love Nigerians. Ghanaians are not business people. They don't get business mindset. You see, Ghanaians believe that they must destroy you for them to succeed. You've been saying, Choma, why do you want to work with it? Why do you want to cause me pain? I know that the business is your own. I'm just here to, help you. I'm not supposed to tell you what to do and what not to do, but I'm not comfortable with you working with these Ghanaians. Why are you not seeing them? From my own perspective, Ghanaians have hurt a lot. Ghanaians have hurt us Nigerians so much. Ghanaians have caused us so much pain. They are not loyal, Chioma. I said, no, me and TJ, we are good. I even played that video again. I said, see what TJ did for me now. We are great. So the reason why I went through this much pain and it took me this long was to actually see the true intentions of most of these Ghanaians. And it's so heartbreaking to see that my benefactor was actually correct. My benefactor has been right all along. Ghanaians, most of them, they will destroy you just for them to win. They don't know that you can collaborate. This world is too small. You don't know where you meet me. We're not going to end up on YouTube. We'll meet the person someday. Why they all joined, why they all ganged up against me is what baffles me. Why they would twist the narrative and say the things I did not say and blow things out of proportions. I don't still understand why they did that to me. Why? I've never spoken against any of them. It's been love from my own angle. They have said so many things that I would have dwelt on it if I were malicious like them. Okay, you all, so that's exactly what happened. I want to give a shout out to Ogochukwu. Please, you guys should go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. She's a nice person. Thank you so much, Oge, for what you did. To you, it's small, but to me, it means a lot. You showed me true sisterhood, you see? And indeed, Cameroon Nigerians were literally one people. Thank you for having my back. And to the others, I'm so glad that I've been able to see through you and now know who exactly you are. It would have really hurt me more if we had started working and then only for me to discover your true intentions. So I'm glad this all happened before it. And Nigerians, the reason why it took me this long is because, like I said, there was a lesson I needed to learn. I wanted to see things from my benefactor's eyes. If he has been very, honest, not like honest, if it's serious about these Ghanaians, if these are truly who most of them are. So I needed to learn. It was a very painful experience for me. Another person would have dropped an apology letter, a video a long time ago, right? But I wanted to learn. This is a vital lesson. It's not everybody that you're smiling with that actually fucks with you. Some are just waiting to kill you. You understand me? You see that hungry dog you're feeding? That dog you're feeding is going to bite you someday. It's just waiting for the moment to strike. You see, the person who has hurt me the most is TJ. You cannot call me a sister only to be the first to stab me at the back. If you did not blow things out of proportion, Ruthless wouldn't have, and the other Ghanaians wouldn't have. You blew it out of proportion. You had about 11,000 views. They saw it and said, if you can have views, let me do it as well. And they dwelt on it. They dived and they did their own, they caused more damage. You who started the fire did not put it out. I hope that you're happy, and it's a shame that you had to betray a sister. For how many views exactly? By now, I was hoping that you'd be at 50,000 subscribers, bro. I was hoping you'd be getting like hundreds of thousands of views. As for you, Replies, I was thinking you'd be at 1 million subscribers by now. Maybe YouTube would have sent you a placard. But I'm not seeing that. So you betrayed me for what exactly? For what? Nigerians, I hope you've seen things the way they truly are. And I appreciate those of you who reached out, who took out the time, despite the pain, despite the hurt. I love the fact that you still stood by me. And you were like, Chichi, this does not make me see you any less. I still love you regardless. I know you're a human being. I know you've heard we have come a long way. You've done so many great videos about us. I'm not going to judge you. I will not throw you under the bus because of one video. That's a lie. I will not do that. I believe in you. I trust you. I know this is a rough moment for you. I'm not going to add more. So I'm not going to beat you when you're down. You see, you are at your lowest right now. It will not make sense if I have to start insulting you on top of it now. I am instead stretching. I am giving you a hand of friendship. Allow me wake you from the dust. I will not throw more dust on you. So to those Nigerians who reached out through calls, messages, or even left beautiful comments on my YouTube channel, despite the hits. Yeah, more hits, but there were some good ones. And I say thank you to you. I am really grateful. And I equally hope that those of you who have been following this story have learned. Because you're in the niche of some people, because you treat people well, it doesn't mean they'll treat you well. Because you think good of people doesn't mean they'll think good of you. And to the Ghanaians who say she has never loved us, I only react to videos, the same videos that your YouTubers react to. I don't add my words. You see, so when Gloria Safo says they made Nollywood, do you want me to agree that it's true Ghanaians made Nollywood before you know that I love you? I'll be lying now. If you people say, okay, ban Nigerian music in Ghana, do you want me to say otherwise before you know that? No. I don't have problems with you Ghanaians. And most of you have been dwelling on the beginning of that video where I said that if you be talking about Ghanaians, I will join you, but now you don't touch my own. To me, that I don't love you. That's a lie. The reason why I said that is, first off, Nigerian Ghana, they're banned. Everybody knows about it, number one. Number two, on several occasions, we've seen Ghanaian women talk about their men. Yvonne Okoro one time spoke about Ghanaian men. He said she'd rather choose Nigerian over Ghana. There's equally this women's show on Joy Prime, where they mentioned Ghanaian men. They said Ghanaian men don't know they cannot satisfy women in bed. You see, they rather go for Nigerian men. So I was saying, based on those evidence, I even add my more because I've seen videos. But have you ever seen a group of Cameroonian women talking against their men? You will not see that. So because I react to those kind of videos does not mean that I don't love you guys. What problems do I have with you? I don't have problems with you guys. Are you understanding me? So when you say, oh, she's never loved us, she's making us fight, she's pitching us against Nigerians, I want to understand something. The other time you drove Nigerians out of their shops, am I the one who pitched you against them? When your artist said they will never collaborate with Nigerians again, am I the ones who told them not to collaborate with them? When Black Chef said what he said about Nigerians, now me tell Black Chef to say the things he said about. So how am I pitching you guys about against Nigerians? I'm reacting to the things that are happening. I don't frame these stories up, right? Anyways, guys. So like I said, Ghanaians. And like I said, Ghanaians, I don't have anything against you, right? And I sincerely do apologize for overstepping. I know I ruffled a lot of feathers. I know I hurt a whole lot of you. And I truly apologize for generalizing. There are some Nigerians who are amazing. You see, there are some Cameroonians who are good, and there are some Cameroonians who are not good too, you get. So I shouldn't have called all Nigerians, like fitted all of them into the box. Same thing I was calling the Kanayo for. I did the exact same thing. So I truly do sorry for that. And when I spoke about Nigerian men not knowing how to chat women, it was my own experience. You understand? But I should have said some Nigerians or some of the Nigerians who have reached out to me don't know. I shouldn't have said Nigerian men don't know how. So I think it's the generalization, the fact that I grouped all of you that really angered you guys. And I am sorry, but like I said, based my experience, there are some who don't know how to go about it. But there are others who are just gentlemen, like gentlemen, they know how to talk to women and stuff. So I'm truly very sorry. I remain your girl, Chioma Ayomide, Daniel Young. And hey, this does not change the way I see you people. A group of persons took advantage of this disagreement to their own benefit. They decided to use that to show their malicious intent. You see, so you guys are just a victim. They know you guys were hurting, and they know how much you guys love me, and they know the disappointment. So like, okay, we're going to use that moment to deal with her, and Nigerians will think that we are fighting for them. But if you were to look at it critically, do you believe that these Ghanaian YouTubers actually had your back? Or this was a plan to sabotage me? This was a plan to completely make sure that my YouTube channel is deleted. Now, what the Headless or what Ruthless from the Talk About podcast is doing is to make sure that my channel is completely deleted. Now, this is the email that I received from YouTube. I want you guys to go massively to his channel. Tell him to retract the copyright claim and I will be the one to do the honors. I will take down the videos myself because he had options. YouTube will give you options. But because he had a malicious intent, his aim was, let me destroy this girl. Whatever his reasons are, I do not know. But I don't believe it's because of the video I did about Kanayo. I don't believe that. Like I said, there are a lot of Ghanaians who have spoken ill against Nigerians. I've never seen Ruthless do what he did to them, to me, or do what he did to me to them. I've never seen it. So guys, like I said, go there, tell Ruthless he's using you guys to destroy somebody he's never had an altercation with. Even when I reacted to his videos, I've never spoken ill about Ruthless or against him. I've never spoken ill against him. So please, guys, go there, tell Ruthless to undo what he did. And if anything should happen to my YouTube channel, my Chichi Nation, you know who to hold responsible. Because even I don't think that Kanayo himself would ask Nigerians to destroy a platform that I built with sweat, blood, and money.